Where do we begin to talk about drums? Do we start at the beginning, the tribal phase, where that's how tribes talk to each other, and you would play a drum and one certain pattern was one answer and one certain pattern was another answer? Or do we go to the hand drums that we have now, where you can play them with your hands and you really feel the music, you really feel what you're putting into it? Drums for me has always been a way to, almost a sort of a therapy, for me to feel good and for me to clear my head. And I think seeing a group of people play drums together is just kind of like, it put it all together, because you have everybody sitting there together and they're all playing and they're all getting along and everything kind of works together. It's a very fine-tuned machine. And drums are, you manipulate them with your hands. It's not like a guitar where you have pedals and you can step on a pedal or, hit distortion and you have this really, grungy distortion. It's something that really comes from within. So, the harder you play these drums, the louder that they get, because drums is all about the intensity. It's all about, yes, I gotta hit these, but, does the song call for me to hit really hard? Or am I gonna play soft? Or, I really have to feel the music. And it's different from guitars and basses. It's just, you don't have a knob to turn your level up and down, you have yourself. And I think that's what's interesting about it, is you have, people from all walks of life can do this and they feel it their own way, and you can really feel it and you can see it. I mean, look at that. You're seeing the waves, and guitars do it too, but something about drums just makes it a lot more special. There's more to it. There's more of a feeling, and I'm not saying guitarists don't feel it. I'm just saying, drums are different because everybody can sit down and play the drums, and it takes, some talent and some education to play the guitar. You can't just sit there and start strumming and you make a song with drums. You can sit there and you start playing a beat and you make a song. And I think the cool part about it is you can have this, a drum circle, and everybody adds their own piece. So nobody's really ever playing the exact same thing. There's a different intensity, there's a different pattern, there's a bit different beat, and it works. It's this really weird puzzle where everything fits together at the end. But as you add more and more people to it, that puzzle gets bigger, but it gets better, and it just sounds good and it feels good. And watching these people play the mock drums, and these are all handmade, it really it spoke to me. It made me want to go play drums again and want to play it more regularly, but not necessarily play a trap kit. I think there's a lot more feeling and a lot more heart that goes into playing a hand drum, whether it's congas or bongos or a cajon. To be able to sit there and experience this was really fun, and having Abe there to add his guitar parts to it, it just it completed what was already a really good pattern and a really good a rhythm going on. And then Chris Serrano teaching the class, I think he really helped these people understand that you don't have to be a drummer, you don't have to be a musician to play these. It's just you and your heart, and you really feel what's going on, and people really enjoyed it. If you have a chance, check out Mock Drums on Facebook, because these are all handmade, they're all hand painted. If you're an artist, they'll work with artists to create something really special and unique. But until then, just keep feeling that beat.